महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महादेवमुदं शिरसा नमामि महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि.
Your way of life is going to be such that you can fulfill your commitment. What do you want? So what do you want is Shreyas moksha. You have a way of life which is open to option. See the difference. I am not saying there are 4 paths or 100 paths. New age there are 100 paths or more. Everyone has got a path. There are so many paths. There are so many yogas. Swara yoga, Nad yoga, Kriya yoga, Siddha yoga, Suddha yoga, Rishi yoga. So many yoga. Means each one has got a franchised technique. One fellow says, you do this, another fellow says something else you do. And then each one has got. And you meditate, one fellow says, don't meditate that way. You press this button in your ears. This button in your ears here, this is meant for closing. You close, press the button. Close out the sound from the external world. Then you meditate. One fellow says, look at the tip of the nose. Another fellow says, look between the brows. Look between the brows. What will happen? You will see a light. So what will I do with that light? Can I read it? No, it is spiritual light. Spiritual light you cannot read with? No, you can't read with. It is a spiritual light. And it will lead you inside journey, it will take you. So how the journey is, first you will see a blue light, yes. Afterwards will come orange light. So you already know orange light will come afterwards. So it will come. Tomorrow it will come orange light. You have to think about it. Please, you are worrying. Where is orange light? Where is orange light? Orange light. Swamiji, Guru, I saw orange light yesterday. That's good. You are on the right track. So one more step, you should do an advanced course now. That means matlab. Okay? So many yogas. No, there are not many paths. But there are definite lifestyles, distinct lifestyles. One is Dvivida Nishta. Dvivida means only 2 types. Dvivida. Dvivida. Irandu vidam. The vidam is Sanskrit. Dvivida Nishta. There are only 2 ways of your lifestyle. Committed lifestyle. We are not talking of lifestyle. And then it's a committed lifestyle. For moksha's sake. What is that? One is called Jnana Yoga. The other is called karmayogi. Alright? This Nishtha Prokta by me, already in the Vedas, in the Upanishads, this twofold lifestyle is told. Twofold lifestyle is told. One, One is karmayogena yoginam, jnana yogena sankhyanam nishtha maya prokta. The nishtha is characterized, is pointed out as one that is characterized by a way of life, committed way of life is yoga, wherein knowledge alone is involved. Exclusively pursuit of knowledge, jnanameva yogaha, jnana yogaha. So by a pursuit which is exclusively directed towards knowing, jnana yogena nishtha maya prokta. The other one is, there also knowledge is involved. The knowledge pursuit is not here talked about, whether knowledge is moksha, or karma is moksha, or bhakti is moksha, or asanas are moksha. These are not talked about at all. Your lifestyle is talked about. The lifestyle, how do you live? You live the life of karma with an attitude which makes karma into yoga. Yoga means apraptasya prapakam yoga. So that which helps you gain what is not yet gained, what is to be gained, that life's committed life is called yoga. And it is a life of karma activity. And Sankhyanam, the other one is Sannyasinam. Very clear. First sannyasi you tell, then everything else becomes karma yoga. Sannyasinam, for the renunciates. Nyasa means renunciation. Sannyasa means proper renunciation. Renunciation as per the stipulations. Proper. And therefore, Sannyasina, pursuit of knowledge without any obligatory duties. That is called sannyasa. Sannyasa is freedom from obligatory duties. You are a non-competitor. Sannyasi is a non-competitor. Therefore, he doesn't compete in the society for position, power, wealth. No, for job. He is not a competitor. And the society has accepted that person. And respects that person. So this is our Vedic society, Hindu society. The same thing you will find in Buddhist society also. Because it's a spin-off from Vedic culture. Therefore, if someone becomes a monk, the society will respect that person. A monk, a Buddhist monk, they will respect, society will respect, will not tease him, will respect him. Because he has a commitment for something big. They also have a value for that something big. Therefore they respect him. He had the courage to give up and then pursue. I don't have that courage now. Maybe I will do later. Therefore, people respect. Because value is there. Those who don't have value even in the society won't respect. People who have the value will respect. If there are communists in the society, they will not respect. Because it is dangerous. And therefore, so this life of sannyasa is a life of no competition, number one. A life of least disturbance to the society. A life of exclusive pursuit of knowledge. And taking the minimum, living a life of knowledge, pursuing knowledge. If the person has gained knowledge, there are people who have shraddha in the person. Then the person is sought after for knowledge. And the person feels like teaching, you teach. If he chooses to be Mauni, you ask questions, there is no answer at all. Some people get inspired by that. Because if he answers, it is intellectual. If he doesn't answer, then it's, he's Mochaya. He has reached, and now and then he says one or two words. You wait for those words, these nectarine words falling from the sacred mouth of this exalted saint. He opens the eyes for a minute and closes the eyes for 5 minutes. Then again opens the eyes. There was one fellow here. There was one fellow this across the river in Lakshman Jula when I was here. And every day he used to go, he was living somewhere, he used to go, every day he would come to Ganga and he would take a bath. He will put this vibhuti, these ashes all over the body. And he has got one small piece of cloth around him. And then he will go. And he has got a danda. This is a tea, hand rest. To sit for a long time, you have a hand rest. Your hand like that. And he will go to the other side of Lakshman Jula and sit there. And sit there among the many people who are there just for the pilgrims always come. When pilgrims have got a rule, the Puranas, there are some rules. When you go to a place of pilgrimage, like Ganga and all that, when you come, then you are supposed to do dana. You are supposed to give. And therefore they will all give. So all these people row, everyone will get some 10 paisa, 15 paisa, like this, some 10 cents, 50 cents, 1 rupee. Like this they will all get. And this man also is sitting among them. The next to him is one fellow, it is his place. They have got a place, regular place. And he has a cloth spread before him. Next fellow is singing. He is always singing with an harmonium. And this fellow sits there. And this person, and he has this, he has a certain style. And he has got jeta. Jeta means all matted hair and long hair like this. And his eyes won't blink. Won't blink. See, like this. He won't blink. Just for the time being, as the people pass. So for a few minutes, he will just sit there like this. So you can do this. So I once saw him and came back to my kutia and practiced for a few thinking it may be of some use to me later. So I did practice. But I tell you, eyes won't blink. You find the cloth in front of you is full of currency. 10 rupees, 5 rupees, 100 rupees, 50 rupees, all money. And every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, he clears it. Yeah. If anybody, suppose he is looking like this, somebody from Kumbakonam comes there, and he will try to, just to find out whether he really looks at it or not, he tries to pick up one currency. No, he picks up. क्या करते हो? So I'm picking up some sacred money all over. Correct? Then this hand just becomes a hammer. It's a clean hammer. People have different ideas. Just don't say much. Never then or not too good. If he knows and he doesn't say much, that's different. That's his lifestyle. If he doesn't know and he doesn't say much, we are safe. But he pretends as though he knows and says one word, all wrong words. That is what I am saying, dangerous. So whether they sit in a city or in Rishikesh or Himalayas, there are people who may know, and there can be people who may know but may not talk. Doesn't matter. Such people can be there. Some people may teach and they may not know. It's very dangerous. Some people may know by teach. Then you are lucky. So we have, and people who know they don't teach but still they can inspire people. But just being what they are. They know and they can inspire. It's an amazing knowledge it is. And therefore, the life of sannyasa is a life of no obligation to the society, to gods, to all. Daily, otherwise he has to offer these oblations to gods. a life of offering, life of acknowledgement. That is what the Vedic life is. And he has, by ritually, by the same Veda, ritually, he has released himself. He is absolved of all duties. In the words of Veda, Putraishanayaha, Vittaishanayaha, Lokaishanayaha, Yudhaya, Bhikshacharyam Charanti. Charanti, they live a life of Bhikshacharyam. A life of taking bhiksha means from different people, no planning, nothing, just getting bhiksha from where it is available. Bhikshacharyam charanti, life of a mendicant, a sannyasa, having grown out of desire for progeny, desire for wealth, desire for lokas. From all these desires, yudhaya, growing out of bhikshacharyam charanti, they take to a life of bhiksha. Understand? For the pursuit of knowledge, in the pursuit of knowledge. And therefore, Sankhyanam, Sannyasinam, Jnanameva Yogaha, exclusive pursuit of knowledge, is the life. That is the means. Then this nishtha prokta, by this nishtha, the lifestyle is characterized for moksha. And the same moksha is the goal. Another lifestyle, dvivida, the other lifestyle is karmayogena. Yogina, mumukshuna, whether he is a brahmachari, whether he is married or he is not yet married, anyashramina, or a retired person, all of them, for all of them, they are called yogis, mumukshus. They want moksha. So mumukshuna, karma yogena nishtha prokta. Their lifestyle, committed lifestyle characterized by what is known as karma yoga. What is karma yoga? That is the issue. So somebody said, performing action without expecting result. Did you ever hear that? Performing action without expecting result? Huh? I talk to you without expecting any result. You listen to me without expecting result. And the man who tells this writes a book without expecting result. He prints 3,000 copies, not 5,000. Why? Without expecting result. Why not 5,000? I asked him. Oh, we cannot sell 5,000. It will take long time, money will get locked up. Therefore, did you expect a result? Yes. When will you sell all these 3,000 copies? 2-3 years we will be able to sell. So that is expectation, yes. What do you write there? I don't expect any result. Wrong. There is no such thing as action without expecting result. Even if you are a madcap, you will expect the result that a madcap would expect. Mandopina pravarta. Prayojanam anuddishya mandopina pravarta. Without expecting a result, no Even a dull-witted person will not engage in any activity. And therefore, this perform action without respecting result is a problem. Then there is another one. Perform action without being worried of the past. And without thinking about the future. Perform action in the present. How is this done? Past mistakes you must remember, so that present time you don't commit the same mistake. Future you do expect some. This also cannot be an advice. Not be advice. What is karma yoga? Please tell me. So the whole Gita talks about yoga karmasu kaushalam. One definition. Yoga karmasu kaushalam. This is what I said. Skill in action is yoga. That means what? That means what? If you do this, if you are very skillful in action, you are a yogi. Lord Krishna says he is very dear to me. Samay Priya. Who is that fellow skillful in action? Hello, how are you? You lose your purse. All that he did, hey, that's all. Jostling crowd, coming out of train, and then you lose your purse. And then he stands by your side and asks, what happened? My purse is gone. Oh, that's very bad. And then he searches for people. Who is the person? He is by the side of this fellow. The purse is gone under. And the fellow got down and went to that fellow. It has gone to another hand. Very expert in action. Yes. Yeah, contract killer, hitman. And he always does a clean job. No evidence anywhere. Everybody knows he is the one. Nothing can be done to him. Skillful in action. Lord Krishna sees he is very dear to him. Anybody can do the same job. If you keep on doing, you become skillful. I always say this. There was a fellow in the village side there was a road. And it was a rough road. It was not, blacktop was not there at that time, solid. And some kind of a road. And with a lot of bumps and potholes. And the bus goes like this. We used to ride in this bus. And there is a driver, there is a conductor. The conductor is one who collects money from you. And he has to write your destination. He has got a ticket book. And then from to, he has to write. So from to, then for that one price is there. So, and he will write that. From to price. Ticket. He has got a copy underneath. So he has to give this ticket. From to. The bus is going like this. And it goes like this. And then goes, and he writes. He goes along with the person. He writes. Very skillful in action. Afterwards he got detained at home. When he has to write a letter, he does the same. He has become becomes so skillful that he cannot write without dancing and without movement. He has to do this rock and roll, and then only he can write. Think of it. When you dance and then you write, how will you do? But this fellow is skillful in action. And Lord Krishna says he's very dear to me. He's a yogi. Obviously, this is not correct. Then what is it? There is so much to come. And we have many classes to come.
Mahaganapatin manasa smarami Mahadeva mudam shirasa namami Mahaganapatin manasa smarami.
भारत देश हिताय कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां त्वं कुरु सेवां